Let's talk some positives, though, because there's a lot of great things happening in our city. And I want to start off, if you are a basketball fan, and even if you're not, you're going to want to check out the Ottawa BlackJacks because they are tipping off their season tomorrow at TD Place, and I'm joined by head coach Charles Dubé-Brais. Welcome to the show, Charles. Great to have you here. And wow, this has been a strange start to a basketball team. You know, just everything that you've gone through. You must be so excited, Charles, about tomorrow's tip-off.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. Yeah, it's extremely exciting for us to be back and to play in what I would call normal circumstances right now, just to have the fans back at TD Place and not having any restrictions in terms of numbers of fans being able to attend. It's fantastic for us, and we hope to draw great energy from them and to offer a good show for the people of Ottawa all summer long.
The Canadian Elite Basketball League, for those that aren't familiar with the league, tell us a little bit about it, Charles.
Well, it's a league that got created in 2018. So a lot of Canadian players have been playing abroad after their college careers over the years. And unfortunately, for most Canadians, we were not able to either play or coach in our home country if we wanted to do so professionally. So most of these players over the year had to turn to European leagues or South American leagues. And now we have our own league here in Canada, which is fantastic. And now the league is going from one ocean to the other. It's the largest pro league in Canada now with 10 teams. 3 new teams this season have joined us. So really, really excited to see all the professional basketball players and all the talent we have in Canada having that opportunity to play in front of our home markets.
Yeah, and it's my understanding that this league and this particular league has the largest percentage of Canadians playing in it than any other league in the country, right?
Yeah, exactly. We have to have at least 60% of our players active on any given night that are Canadians and 2 on the court at all times. And obviously, we combined that to a few American players and 1 international player this year that cannot be neither Canadian nor American. So it puts in a really good blend of talent out there, but there's always going to be Canadians represented with every team in the league.
Well, tell us about the roster that they put together for the Ottawa BlackJacks. How would you describe this year's roster?
I think we're going to have a really exciting team, starting with pieces that are coming back from last year, including our big center, Chad Posthumus, that helped us win the quarterfinals game in Hamilton and almost a shocking upset of Edmonton in the semifinals. Big 6'11", 275-pound body that brings a lot of energy and rebounding to the game. But we've also added a few core pieces like Walt Lemon, who's played 11 games in the NBA, has played with the Chicago Bulls as recently as 2019. So obviously a proven veteran out there who has a lot of speed and dynamism to the team. And we also have Deng Adel, who did training camp with the Raptors. I had a chance to be with them a few years back when I was a part of the Raptors organization. So Deng also played 19 games with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So some NBA experience out there, and we've added some interesting Canadian pieces as well to go alongside those 3 talented players.
What about your style, your brand of basketball? How would you describe it to fans?
We want to be a tough team. We want to be a team that defends and compete, and we like to get out and run. I think this lineup has a lot of athleticism, a lot of speed on the perimeter, so we want to take advantage of that. So it's obviously very early, but we want to be a team that plays with a lot of pace, move the ball, and be able to produce some exciting things both in the full court and in the half court.
Later on this summer, it's going to be exciting because August 12th to the 14th, you have the CEBL Championship Weekend. For those that aren't familiar with this Championship Weekend and what it encompasses, how would you describe it to people?
It's an amazing experience, quite honestly. We've been to the last one in Edmonton last year where we played in that Final Four, great semifinals game in Edmonton and in front of a raucous crowd at the exhibition center out there. So it's an advantage for us to have it in Ottawa this year because it's going to be one of the most exciting weekends of the summer, I believe, in town. We're going to be in it. We have that chance of being automatically in the semifinals. So we'll be playing in front of a packed house. That's going to be extremely exciting for players and for the people in Ottawa here alike. And then hopefully we can reach that finals game and play for a championship in front of our fans. So really exciting times ahead for us.
You also coached this winter. I believe it was the Basketball Champion League of America. Tell us about that experience. What was that like, Charles?
It was a lot of fun to discover that league. I mean, there's been a Champions League in Europe for years. FIBA is obviously the governing body of basketball, and they have that in Europe, and they've implemented that in the Americas, actually, with the Brazilian, Argentinian, Puerto Rican teams, etc. So Canada has been a part of it for the first time this year. So it was exciting to represent our home country and be a part of the CBL team that represented out there. So for me, that's also coached in France and China, and that's been across the world, and have seen those competitions happen. It was great to be a part of it here, and it just gives a better opportunity for Canadian players and coaches to be seen and to, represent their home country on a global stage.
Yeah, really excited to see tomorrow's tip-off. Thanks so much for joining us, Charles. And, from all of us here at Rogers TV, we wish you the best of luck this season.
Really appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
All right, take care. Again, that's 7:30 p.m. tomorrow at TD Place. If you haven't gotten your tickets yet, you want to see some of the best basketball, if not the best you can see in this entire country, I really suggest you see it. And take those people that, perhaps you think, oh, they're on the fringe, not sure if they're a basketball fan. Go and see it live. I guarantee they'll become a big fan. Don't go away. We've got lots more coming up here on Daytime Ottawa. We'll be right back after this.